we are almost finished restoring this early 1960s Crue Cut Indy 500 go-kart, but last time we were stopped by just missing hardware. It was late at night, all the hardware stores were closed, and it was like New Year's stuff, so we just didn't have the time. But this time we are going to get a Stage 1 Predator 212 on this chassis and be able to take it out for a ride, finally, with a new engine. Now, I just want to remind everybody that this Stage 1 Predator is just temporary on this go-kart until we can find something older and more vintage. But we're going with a Stage 1 Predator. It's going to make about 9 horsepower because these Predators are kind of like the domestic small block of the go-kart world. They're everywhere, they're reliable, and they're powerful, and they're inexpensive and fit in everything. So let's get into it.
So to make this 212 work, we are going to have to put some spacers underneath it to lift it up high enough for clearance. So my idea is to take all this metal, bolt it onto the bottom of this engine, and weld it up.
By the way, these 2 spacer plates can be found at gopowersports.com.
Alright dude, let's tighten up these bolts, and then we'll be home free. Well, not exactly home free, we still gotta weld. Alright dude, let's weld this thing together.
Driver.
Yep.
That should do it. So now we can set these plates on the chassis and bolt the engine down. It's tight.
Put up 2 of the bolts from the bottom.
Sure. All right, cool. Do it.
Yep.
My face is so close.
See if I can get the other side started.
Yeah, the engine looks pretty good in there, man, with that header.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that's as far forward as it'll go. The body is going to be just touching in there some.
The clutch.
I'm hoping that the chain will be nice and tight there.
Thing looks wicked, dude.
It looks so cool like that.
No regrets so far. And we made everything bolt in, so it's totally reversible.
Mm-hmm.
Just FYI, so everybody knows.
That engine totally fills everything up.
Yes, it does. So chain.
Chain.
Figured out.
All right.
We thought it was trimmed out for a Tecumseh, but like now it looks like it was trimmed out for a Predator.
Yeah, we did not do any of this trimming right here. And it's like it was meant to be.
This probably never had a Predator on it though, just because.
No, dude, it's been sitting up so long.
Yeah, I don't think Predators have been out that long.
I don't think they were.
There we go.
All right.
The brake is like an inch from the ground, and if we try to go around the CarsandCameras Grand Prix, which is a must in every project, it's gonna scrape along the ground, and it's gonna mess up the brakes.
All right. The plan is, you see where the lever is.
Yep, and it's all bent and stuff from hitting the ground.
Yeah. This part is dragging the ground, so my idea is I'm gonna lop it off, re-drill a hole, and move this up.
Just to tuck it a little bit?
Just to tuck it. It's not the best fix at all, but for the time being, it'll do. It doesn't look like any of the welds have been cut and re-welded. I'm gonna say this cart was put together wrong.
That's funny, man.
It's just a thought. If any of y'all have a cart like this, like I'm talking about exactly like this, if y'all have a Crue Cut Indy 500, send us some pics of your brake system. We'd love to see it. One thought I had was this brake system is upside down, so let's turn this upside down, and the bracket that I want up top is now up top, and these paddles are down below, but I see that they are not in the right place. They have little knobs on them that are supposed to help grab the tire. You see those?
Yeah.
They're this end's supposed to be facing the tire. And the little lever right here, when you flip it up, the linkage is not going to match up to it because it needs to be in this channel on the side of the go-kart. There's a channel in here that this cable, well, it's not a cable, this rod should be traveling through if it goes up top. Anyhow, so it's not, I don't think it's flipped over, but let's just try to get it going the best we can for right now. Yeah, it's higher up than the sprocket.
That's good.
I think it's Grand Prix ready.
So all the tires have air in them. Ike's just putting a third bolt in the steering wheel there. And it's light outside, so it's time for a ride. But first we have to show you the sales brochure Ike picked up for the Crue Cut line of go-karts. We told you a few videos back that he bought this brochure, but now we have it here with us. It's actually really cool. Got some really neat information in it, so let's check it out. This first page looks like an informational piece of paper that was sent out to probably power sports dealers back in the day. It has shipping information, and the pricing. Looks like they sold 6 go-karts and 2 mini bikes. And according to this pricing sheet, that $700 Indy 500 go-kart wasn't even the most expensive one they made, which is insane because, like we mentioned, with inflation, that go-kart would be just under $6,000 brand new today. The most expensive one was $799.95. So a few videos ago, we mentioned that the Crue Cut Indy 500 was mainly used not for the end consumer, but as a product for businesses for promotions. That's why it was probably so expensive, because a business can afford more than a consumer. And the information on this brochure really just confirms that suspicion. Looks like they're trying to sell it to auto agencies, car rental agencies, petroleum companies, drive-in operations, banks to promote auto loans, food markets, bottlers, and more. A mere mention of the full potential. You have the Old Tin Lizzie, which is a 1910 Ford Model T, right?
Yeah, Model T.
And all these just have specifications, top speed, speeds up to 12 miles an hour. The General Motors Touring. The Firefighter comes with a little fire hose, and it's all painted red. And then finally, we have the Antique Chrysler, and then here's the Indy 500, the one we have. So the frame is painted silver. It has a dual exhaust. It has a cover over the engine. Speeds up to 25 miles an hour. So, buddy, this is the speed demon out of all the Crue Cut go-karts. But what I really thought was cool was they actually sold 2 mini bikes too. The Stomper, which just kind of looks like a conventional classic mini bike, and the Weekender, which was really cool looking. Front and rear suspension. It has a 2-speed automatic transmission. Top speed of 40 miles an hour. 172cc 4-cycle engine. So like I mentioned, none of these papers have dates on them, but if we had to imagine, it'd probably be between the 1960s to the 1970s. I did a little bit of research, and Crue Cut, the company, was founded in 1959 and was dissolved in 1979. So they were around for 20 years. Anyway, haven't seen any of those other go-karts. The Model T looks like their most popular one because we've seen those on the internet, but really rare go-karts. I like the history lesson. I like having some documentation to go with it. I thought it was really cool. If you liked going over the sales pamphlets, let us know in the comments. If you thought it was kind of boring, also let us know in the comments. I think it's really interesting. I thought it was really interesting. Anyway, let's go for top speed run, buddy. We got 9 horsepower now.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot!
Hey,
oh, God!
2 in a row.
He's going for it. Oh, really? Oh, don't wreck it.
Did you hear me yelling?
All the way down there? No.
Yeah, so you know what happened?
What's that?
I was like, you know, we're probably not getting full throttle. And then I just decided to take it upon myself
To reach back?
To do that.
Yeah, we were getting full throttle. You kinked the the throttle. Yeah, we had full throttle, I checked.
Really?
Yeah.
But it felt like, it kind of felt like a governor. Wait, is this engine governed?
It is.
Oh, well that's why. Oh man. Oh, nailed it.
Yeah.
All right, let's check the top speed.
All right. Since I thought it was a governor delete engine.
Yeah, so did
I'm gonna say 25. No. Yes, 25. Slower than what it was before.
What was your first guess?
32.
Oh, 28.5.
Okay. So we got 1.5 miles per hour faster.
Yeah.
But we get there a lot faster.
Dude, yeah, it was real peppy.
All right,
Yeah.
let me fix what you screwed up.
Sorry, buddy.
And take it for a ride.
Okay. The front tire? That's pretty smart. Oh, dude, look at it. Oh, no. Leave us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the burnout, guys. It'll help this video get seen by more people. Anyway, I get a lot of questions on Instagram at Cars and Cameras Reviews from people who have a stock Predator 212 and they want to do some performance upgrades, but they don't want to remove the governor because they don't want to risk the flywheel blowing up, which is a real risk. And I haven't had a good answer for you because, well, before today, I wouldn't have been able to tell you. Every time we've done the stage 1 mods of intake, header, carb jet, we've also removed the governor. And I can tell you that, yeah, I think it adds some performance even without removing the governor. But these mods are really for flow, and they really help at higher RPM, like when you remove the governor. So a short answer would be yes, you do see a performance gain from a header, intake, and carburetor jet, even with the factory governor, but you see an even bigger performance gain when you remove the governor. Personally, we've had 2 factory rod failures out of about 15 engines we've modified. Could be more or less for other people. It's really up for you to decide. So I think it's safe to say for now, our Crue Cut Indy 500 restoration is complete. I think when we find an older engine, we'll go ahead and install it. We also need new tires and stuff like that, but it's a performer. I think the Stage 1 engine is a perfect match for the one-wheel peel design of it. Dude, and it honestly steers really, really well, even though the top speed was only 28 miles an hour. Felt very stable. I would love to replicate one of these from scratch, live axle, disc brakes, a lot of horsepower, you know. Subscribe to Cars and Cameras for more awesome content. I think you'll see this next time when we put it up against the NASCAR or the Rat Rod Wagon. I haven't decided. Let us know in the comments. Anyway, help support us in what we do by picking up a hoodie, sticker, t-shirt, or hat at cars-cameras.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.